Hi, hello, and welcome back, everybody, to Nekopara, Volume 1. Last time, the girls got their outfits right here for work, and we were getting set up for the shop. So, let us continue. Stare, says Chocolate. Stare, Vanilla does. Stare. Stare. You two really are cats, says Kashao. That was how I felt watching those two get so engrossed by a regular cat toy. Well, it did say go ahead, so for now I'll just let them play with it. Where can I find books on cat girls, says Kashao. As I look around the store, an apron-clad store clerk came up to me. Is there anything I can help you with, she asked. Do you have any books on raising cats, the humanoid kind, says Kashao. Yes, certainly, says the clerk. They would be over here, she says. Wow, there sure are a lot of books on cat girls, says Kashao. I was so taken aback by the tightly packed amount of books on cat girls, my thoughts happened to slip out. A cat girl's feelings, cat girl's education, cat girls at full speed, or not, the titles read. I did not understand the last one, but in any case, there were lots of books. While there are a lot of these kinds of books, when it comes to cat girls, each individual one is different, says the shop clerk. Humanoid cats can communicate with words, so if you just talk with them, you should be able to work things out, she says. Are you those cat girls' masters, she asks. Oh, no, my little sister is their own... Kashao stops. Wait, no, I'm their owner, he says. I thought I should do a bit of studying up on them, he says to her. I see, says the store clerk. I'll bring back some recommended books then. Please wait for a moment, she says. It did feel awkward to declare that I was their owner, but to be able to say that I was their owner was also something that made me a bit happy. I would say it was a part of my caring personality. A wry smile formed on my face as I watched the two of them frantically slap the cat toy from a distance. Wait, they're still doing that? I think to myself. Thank you for waiting. How about this book? Asked the shop clerk. The shop clerk came back and handed me a book. Cat Girls, Year 1 to Adulthood. If that's what you have on your plate, then maybe it would be better to learn about the special characteristics of cat girls instead of how to raise them, says the shop clerk. At this point, I don't think you need to teach them how to speak, use the restroom, or take a bath after all, she says. But it also covers topics related to adult cat girls, including mating seasons and physical development. Right, that would be important, says Kashao. I rapidly flip through the pages. Eating habits to promote growth, mating seasons, stable period during pregnancy, cat girl training, ways to deal with cat girls, cat girl personalities, schooling. It covered topics all the way up to athletic competitions involving cat girls. Whether a partner for life, partners for work, or partners for hobbies, says the store clerk. The relationship between owner and cat girls in various ways is like one of a family, she says. It may not be great compared to books covering specific topics, but I think it's a decent one to start with, she says. But even so, those cat girls over there have been raised very well, she says. I think you'll be fine as long as they're able to talk like humans, she says to me. You're right, says Kashao. They seem better raised than I was. I suddenly remember not too long ago when Chocolate and Vanilla managed to talk me out of sending them home. As an owner, I'd better study up. With that thought in mind, I handed the book back to the shop clerk. In that case, I'd like to buy this, says Kashao. Alright, says the shop clerk, thank you very much. Also, there's one more thing, she says. What is it? Asked Kashao. Just what is going on over there? Your cat girls really seem to be into something, but, she says. Over there? Asked Kashao. Yeah. Dying, says Chocolate. At this rate, Chocolate will die. I can see the light, says Vanilla. The only way you'll pass through is over my dead body, says Vanilla. Go ahead, tell Master, until the end, Chocolate was, says Chocolate, his splendid cat girl. Well, I guess I'll get that toy. Also, do you have any drinks? Asked Kashao. Thank you very much, says the shop clerk. Sometimes I really wonder if their heads were screwed on right. Watching the two cat girls roll around as if on the verge of death suddenly made me feel anxious. Sorry, Master, we got a little carried away, says Chocolate. No matter how much common knowledge we take in, we can't go against what normal behaviors for us cat girls, says Vanilla. Well, I'll hang this up in the room, so play with it all you want, says Cashao. Their eyes flickered to the toy that was jutting out of the plastic bag. I guess on a generic level, they really were cats. The shop clerk did tell me that's just how things are, after all. Hey, Master, could you stop by the drugstore, asked Vanilla. I wasn't planning on it, but is there something you wanted, asked Cashao. Well, if you put it that way, then yes, it's something like that. Is that alright, asked Vanilla. I guess if you want to go, then we can go, says Cashao. Using such unclear words was uncharacteristic of Vanilla. Just the other day I had bought her a full set of hair care products. I guess there was some medicine I wanted to stock up on, so I didn't mind. Okay, let's go then, says Cashao. Yeah, let's go. Adjective ahead, says Vanilla. Objective? asks Cashao. Cat girls have lots of them too, you know, says Vanilla. Well, that's fine, I guess, says Cashao. Maybe cat girls' lives aren't that easy. I thought about that as we headed to the drugstore. Hey, Master, what's menstrual pain? asked Chocolate. Could menstrual pain be... It's pain in your muscles when you were cleaning, right? Chocolate is very perceptive, she says. It's something like that. Look, could you keep it down, okay? asked Cashao. Stares from others in the store were piercing me once again. There's no way I could get angry at their innocence either. Please try to understand my situation. In any case, why don't we go over that way? asked Cashao. There should be some medicine over there. Coordinates confirmed, says Chocolate. Chocolate will follow you, Master, she says. By the way, what kind of medicine are you buying, Master? asked Chocolate. You take medicine when you are hurt or in pain, right? she asked. Do you hurt somewhere, Master? asked Chocolate. In that case, wouldn't it be better if you go to the hospital? she asked me. It's just some household medicine, says Cashao. Thanks for your concern. I calmed down the concerned Chocolate, who was right up in my face. Household medicine is the kind of medicine you buy just in case something happens at home, says Cashao. But when Chocolate had a fever and was in pain, Master took Chocolate to the hospital, right? asked Chocolate. That time wasn't normal. Chocolate is a cat girl too, says Cashao. If you only have a slight cold, then medicine from the local store should be more than enough, says Cashao. Oh, Chocolate understands. There are a lot of different things to learn about humans, he says. She picked up on various medicine boxes and looked at them with admiration. On that note, was it okay for cat girls to take regular human medicine? A while ago I saw that Shinguri had some medicine that said ship or something on it, but... Ah, there's a clinic next door too, says Chocolate. If they don't have the right medicine here, then you can go next door, right? she asked. As expected of human civilization, everything is made to be so convenient, she says. Yeah, that's about right, says Cashao. I answered her vaguely. Well, Chocolate hadn't been to a hospital for humans before, after all. It's alright as long as she understands more or less what they are. Huh? Where's Vanilla? asked Cashao. Huh? Now that you mention it, Chocolate doesn't see her, she says. Before I realized it, Vanilla had vanished. Wasn't she the one that wanted to go to the drugstore too? asked Cashao. Chocolate sniffs around. Ah, Chocolate can smell Vanilla's scent over there, Master, she says. By over there, do you mean outside of the drugstore? asked Cashao. I turned to where Chocolate was pointing and saw that she was pointing outside. My dear Chocolate, did you call me? asked Vanilla. All of a sudden, Vanilla came back inside the store. Huh? Vanilla, where did you go? asked Cashao. I just want to go pick some flowers, she says. No, I mean, you clearly came from outside of the store just now, says Cashao. I pointed towards the sign for the restrooms inside the store. There was no reason for Vanilla to lie, though. Wait, she is a cat, so does that mean that she... Could it be that you didn't know where the restroom was and went outside to... Pervert. That was really rude of you, Master, says Vanilla. Super pervert. What an awful person, says Vanilla. Yeah, that's true, huh? There's no other way that would be the case. Right. Sorry, says Kashao. Vanilla's face was red with rage, and I earnestly apologized. So that's how Vanilla looks when she gets angry, huh? It's difficult to make a sense of a cat girl's pride. In any case, shouldn't we hurry back and prepare for the bakery's opening? It's tomorrow after all, says Vanilla. Chocolate and Vanilla will help out Master, too. It's going to be a tall order, so I'm counting on you two, says Kashao. Okay, says both the girls. Welcome, have you decided on what you'd like to order, asked Chocolate. There's not enough heart in it. Be more flirty and sexy, says Vanilla. Sexy, huh? Okay, let's try this once more from the top, says Chocolate. Welcome! Sorry, honestly, blame me. Ignore what I just said, says Vanilla. Just for the record, this isn't that kind of bakery, okay, asked Kashao. Welcome, our bakery's recommendation is cakes, says Chocolate. What good is it if customers walk into a bakery and you recommend cakes to them, asked Kashao. Wouldn't it be a problem to recommend stuff aside from cakes, asked Vanilla. Well, that is true, says Kashao, but while I was making preparations for tomorrow, the poster girls were off to the side practicing greeting. I thought I heard them say they were going to help earlier, but oh well. Well, what I was doing could be done by one person for now at least. So that's it, asked Kashao? I had a taste of the custard I had just made. There were no clumps and the taste was uniform. The sweetness was superb, too. Now then, next, I need to work on the pie dough, says Kashao. Stare. Come on, says both the girls. Did you two want to have a taste, asked Kashao. Meow, just as expected of Master, says both the girls. I handed over the custard-covered spatula to them. Munch, It's so good, it tastes good, Master, says Chocolate. Oh, lick lick. This not overly sweet sweetness, lick lick. It makes me want to lick it more, says Vanilla. Master, could we have a second taste test, asked Chocolate. I would like a second serving, says Vanilla. Okay, understood. This is the last one, okay, asked Kashao. This time I gave each of them a small spoon. Fast, just like a cat. The two of them were wholeheartedly licking their spoons. Well, I suppose their straightforwardness was sort of cute. Well, even though I did ask for assistance, you two are just cat girls after all, Kashao says. That's not true, says Chocolate. Chocolate can help Master, she says. It's not like Chocolate came here just so she could taste test. Wow, don't jump up like that all of a sudden. It's dangerous, says Kashao. I'm just a cat girl, so I'm fine with taste testing another serving, Master, says Vanilla. Hey, Vanilla, don't just go take more for yourself. That's a lot more than just a mere taste, says Kashao. It's okay. If you run out, Chocolate will make more, so don't worry, she says. Oh, Chocolate's getting fired up. I'm compelled to be excited with expectations about this. Stop right there, Master, says Vanilla. Vanilla, let go of me. Alright, I'll make it, says Kashao. Chocolate watched Master make it, so it'll be alright. Leave it to Chocolate, says Chocolate. First you pour the milk in the bowl, then you put in the sunflower seeds. Was it? She asked. It's vanilla beans, says Kashao. The customers aren't hamsters, you know. Chocolate, since you have the opportunity, you should make a lot. Then we'll be in custard heaven, says Vanilla. Roger that. Leave it to Chocolate, she says. Putting fresh cream in there should make it even more yummy. Leave it to me, says Vanilla. Wait, this is heavy, says Chocolate. Chocolate, could it be that this is what one might call extremely dangerous? Ooh. Yeah, bath feels so good, says Chocolate. Meow, Master, there's water in my eyes, says Vanilla. That's why I told you not to open your eyes. I'm gonna wash you off again, says Cacao. Meow, I can't get used to baths, meow, says Vanilla. You reap what you sow, right? Come on, close your eyes, says Cacao. I washed all the milk and fresh cream off Chocolate and Vanilla in the shower. It's a small blessing that the damage was just limited to you two, huh? Asked Cacao. Although cleaning up the bakery did take a lot of effort. Chocolate is sorry, but she is happy since it's been a long time since we've had a bath with Master, she says. Now that you mention it, that is true, says Cacao. Considering that Master's bathing techniques haven't improved even a bit. Meow, says Vanilla. Come on, you get that for opening your mouth. Just keep quiet for a bit, says Cacao. You're being unreasonable, Master, says Vanilla. When they were young cat girls, I did occasionally bathe them. But once they started to mature, I refrained from getting in the bath with them. It wasn't because I felt guilty or anything, though. Ever since they were small, I always thought of them like little sisters, maybe even daughters in a way. Besides, they've become even more feminine to some degree, too. Wait a minute, they're cat girls. What am I doing thinking stuff like that? What's wrong, Master? You're shivering like a wet kitten, says Chocolate. Huh? It's nothing at all, says Cacao. Right, I was just thinking that your hair has gotten longer, says Cacao. Shinguri-chan said our hair had a nice gloss to it, so we should let it grow out. We've done so since then, says Chocolate. The fact that Master noticed that it's gotten longer is because you haven't bathed us in a long time, right, asked Chocolate? Master thinks it's a pain, so it can't be helped, says Vanilla. He's someone who doesn't listen to the request of his cat girls, she says. Though you two are cat girls, you're also maturing as girls as well, says Cacao. Have some shame, at least a little bit, says Cacao. Shame? Shinguri-chan says that word from time to time, says Chocolate. But when someone says that, nothing really comes to mind, meow. For cat girls who haven't entered mating season yet, human emotions like that are difficult to understand, says Vanilla. Sheesh, you two act like cats only when it's convenient, huh? Asks Cacao. Come on, I'll wash your heads now, he says. With shampoo in my hands, I went to work it into a lather in their hair. Their hair was beautiful and free of split ends thanks to Shinguri's constant care. Even to the untrained eye, I could see the merit in having them grow out their hair. Master, how can you say that when you're clearly happy about it? Pervert, says Vanilla. Master, why are you looking at Chocolate that way? Asked Chocolate. You can't fool a cat girl's eyes, says Vanilla. Your eyes have been closed the whole time, though, Vanilla, says Cacao. Besides, to think I'd lust for cat girls like you two, says Cacao. When you were just like troublesome daughters to me, Cacao says. So Master is our papa then? That's not bad either, says Chocolate. It isn't a bad idea, so I'm willing to allow it, says Vanilla. Yes, it's my honor, says Cacao. Pleasant thoughts floated through my head as I stroked their hair. The idea of taking care of cute daughters didn't sound so bad to me. After all, even Shinguri used to constantly follow me around a long time ago. I suppose it's okay for me to say I'm rather good at taking care of others. Come on, while I'm washing your hair, you two better make sure you wash the rest of you too. Don't forget your tails either, says Cacao. Since we have the chance, please do it for us, Master, says Chocolate. I already have my hands full with washing your hair, says Cacao. Instead of our stingy Master, why don't I wash your tail as usual, asks Vanilla. Yeah, why don't you do that, asks Cacao. I'm gonna pour water over you again, so close your eyes and mouth and hold your breath, says Cacao. Master, you deliberately poured it on my face, says Vanilla. It's in my ears, says Vanilla. Please, give Chocolate a shower too, Master, she says. Okay, you're up next, says Cacao. It was a lot of effort, but this kind of change of pace might have been good. As I carefully washed their hair, that thought crossed my mind. Jeez. Last episode was super short. This one's super long. 30 minutes of recording. It's going to be chopped down a lot, I know, but still. 30 minutes is a fair amount of recording time. Alright everybody, as always I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Nekopara Volume 1.